Invisible students?
Yes, madam.
So today we will be learning about SEI, capability maturity model. Okay. So SEI, capability maturity model, uh, was proposed by Software Engineering Institute of the Carnegie Mellon University, USA. So CMM is patterned after the pioneering work of Phillips Crosby. There was a scientist who published his maturity grid or 5 evolutionary stages in adopting quality practices. And there was a book named Quality is Free. So he published a book named Quality is Free. And on that book, everything regarding software quality is written. Okay. So basically, to assist the United States Department of Defense is the largest buyer of software product. It often faced difficulties in vendor performances and had to many times live with low quality products, late delivery, and cost escalations. So in this context, SEI capability maturity model was originally developed to assist the US Department of Defense in software acquisition. So uh, okay, the rationale was to include like contractor performance as a factor in contract awards. So what are the major Department of Defense, okay, contractors began CMM process improvement initiatives. Okay, so as they wide off DoD contracts, so SEI basically CMM helped organizations. They helped to improve quality of software they developed and realized adoption of software. SEI CMM model had significant business benefits. So other organizations also adopted CMM. So in simple words, we can say that CMM is a model for appraising the software process maturity of a contractor into different levels and can be used to predict the most likely outcome to be expected from the next project that the organization undertakes. So see here, it can be used in two ways, that is capability evaluation and software process assessment. So in capability evaluation, it actually provides a way to assess the software process capability of an organization, and it helps in selecting a contractor, indicates the likely contractor performance. So also it is used by an organization to assess its current process, suggests way to improve the process capability. This type of assessment is for purely internal use. So see here, ACI CMM actually have 5 maturity levels. So the ACI CMM classifies software development industries into 5 maturity levels. Okay, so the stages are ordered so that improvements at one stage provide foundations for the next, and based on the pioneering work of Philip Crosby. Okay, so see here, these are the 5 stages of software capability maturity model. So those companies who are following the 5 stages, that means those companies are very good companies. Few companies are following only 3 stages, so that's why they are not that much good. So by this you can understand a company whether it is very good or not. Okay, so see here, the first stage is initial. Okay, and after that it is repeatable, then defined, then managed, and finally optimizing. Okay, so level number 1 is initial, then repeatable, then defined, then managed, and finally optimizing. So see here, what is initial? Initial is actually a software development organization at this level is characterized by ad hoc activities. So very few number of processes are defined and followed. So actually initial is following the disciplined process. So if you see, what are the properties of initial? So organization operates without any formalized process or project plans. Okay. So very few or no processes are defined and followed. So since software production process are not defined, different engineers follow their own process. As a result, development efforts become chaotic. Therefore, it is also called chaotic level. The success of project depends on individual efforts and heroics. So when a developer leaves the organization, the successor would have great difficulty in understanding the process that was followed and the work completed. Also, no formal project management practices are followed. As a result, time pressure builds up towards the end of the delivery time. As a result, shortcuts are tried out, leading to low quality products. So an organization at this level is characterized by ad hoc and chaotic activities, as I said. So these are the properties. So next one is repeatable. So see here, level 2 is what? Repeatable. So in level 2, it is repeatable, means standard consistent process will be there. Okay. So see here, process at this level, the basic project management practices such as tracking cost and schedule are established. So configuration management tools are used on items identified for configuration control. Size and cost estimation techniques such as function point analysis, COCOMO, etc. are used. The necessary process discipline is in place to repeat earlier success on projects with similar applications. Though there is a rough understanding among the developers about the process being followed, the process is not documented. Configuration management practices are used for all project deliveries. Please remember that opportunity to repeat a process exists only when a company produces a family of products. Since the products are very similar, the success story on development of one product can be repeated for another. In a non-repeatable software development organization, a software product development project becomes successfully primarily due to initiative, effort, brilliantness, or enthusiasm displayed by certain individuals. So on the other hand, in a non-repeatable software development organization, the chances of successful completion of a software project is to a great extent depends on who the team members are. For this reason, the successful development of one product by such an organization does not automatically imply that the next product development will be successful. So this is the repeatable. Next one is defined. So in this way, you will find the 5 levels, but the main aim to let you to discuss about all this is this one, that is SMI, Software Maturity Index. Okay, so this is a very important part, students. So Software Maturity Index is important because from this numericals generally comes. Okay, so Software Maturity Index is that which can be used to determine the readiness for release of a software system. So whether the software is ready to release. So for that, we use this Software Maturity Index to define how much percentage it is ready. Okay, but before that, we need to follow this certain software, whatever I have discussed, that is ACI CMM. Okay, so this index is especially useful for accessing release readiness when changes, additions, or deletions are made to existing software systems. That means whenever you have suppose you have, just a second. Suppose you have built a software. Okay, so in that, suppose you are having certain modules. Okay, like suppose if you have built a web-based software, suppose you have, in that there is a login module, and after that there is a registration module. Okay, first registration module, then login module. In this way, there are multiple modules present. Okay, now suppose after completion of it, if whenever you are showing that software to the client and you see that the client is saying that this in this module, I want some more features, like I want one more module to get added. So you can add that module. Suppose the client wants that there should be a chatbot or there should be a chatting option in that software. So you are adding that module. Now suppose after that again you are feeling that I should delete it. Okay, so you can delete that. Or suppose if any changes are required, like whenever you are creating the login registration page, suppose you have given fields like your name, suppose you have given fields like name, phone number, then mail id, all these details you have given, all these things you have provided. Now suppose you have forgot to ask that how many what is the address of that particular user. So you have forgot to mention the address field in that user. So now you want to add that address. So you want to make some changes. So for that you want to update that module. So for this we are actually using this software maturity index. Okay, so software maturity, it is actually calculated like SMI, that is software maturity index, is equals to MF, okay, minus FA plus FC plus FD by MF. Okay, so see here, MF means what? MF is the number of modules or functions in current release. So in your current software, you are having two modules. Suppose registration and login. So that is the MF, current number of functions or modules you are currently having. Okay. Next, FA. FA is what? Number of functions or modules that contain addition to the previous release. Now, FA is what? After that, after you are in your software, you are having two modules, let's suppose, and you are adding one module, that is chatting option you are adding. Okay, so that is one another module you are getting added. So that's why it will be under AFA means you are adding one module. So number of functions or modules that contain addition to the previous release. Okay, next is FC. So FC is the number of functions or modules that contain changes from the previous release. Okay. So now suppose, as I said, whenever you are updating whenever you are doing any updation in the software, like whenever you have created a login page, okay, or you have created a registration page, and in that page you have provided some fields. Now in that field you want to add one more field, that is you want to add address in that field. So you are making changes. So that's why you will say that number of functions modules that contains changes from the previous release. So previous release was containing two modules. Now after that you have again it is containing two modules, added one, or you have changed one field. So that's why it is coming under FC. Okay. Next one is FD. FD is the number of functions or modules that are deleted from the previous release. Okay. So that means whenever you are deleting something, then it comes under FD. Okay. So suppose you have entered the chatting option, and after that you are deleting that chat module. So that's why it will be under FD. Okay. So the product begins to stabilize when SMI equals to 1. So whenever we found that after calculating this SMI, that is after putting all these values in that formula, whenever we will see that SMI is coming equals to 1, then we will say that no new module is added in the current release. That means no new module is added. That is FA is 0. Also, no change happened in the old release, that is FC is equals to 0, and no module is deleted from the old release, that is FD equals to 0. Okay, so that means whenever we are calculating SMI equals to 1, that means no changes or no addition or no deletion is happened in this while calculating it. Okay, so see here, SMI equals to MF minus FA plus FC plus FD by MF. This is a very important formula, students. Remember this formula, write it down anywhere, because questions often comes and you need to put the values in that corresponding questions and you will find. So if you see, if I am putting all 0, that is new module that is added, if I am putting as that is FA as 0, and FC, that is no change happened in the release, so that's why FC is also 0, and no module that is deleted from the old release, that is also 0. So see here what is coming. So we know that the formula is SMI equals to we know that MF minus FA plus FB plus FC, okay, divided by MF. This is the formula. Now, if we are taking FA equals to 0, FB equals to 0, and FC equals to 0, then it will be coming like MF minus, so 0 plus 0 plus 0 by MF. So it will be MF minus 0, so MF by MF equal to 1. So if you are doing not doing any changes, and if you are putting for FA, FB and FC 0, then see it is automatically coming that SMI is equals to 1. So from this you can understand that if SMI is equals to 1, then no new changes, no new additions and no new deletions have happened. Okay. So is it clear, students, how we are calculating SMI? Clear?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Next, see. See. This is the formula I have explained. Okay, just okay. So see here, there is a question given. A legacy software has 940 modules. Okay, the latest release required that 90 of the modules be changed. Okay, in addition, 40 new modules were added and 12 old modules were removed. So compute the software maturity index for the system. So can you do this problem? Try at least. This kind of questions will come from SMI.
Ma'am, 0.849 something.
Yes.
0.849.
Yes, very good. Because this one is very easy. What about other students? How many of you have done it? Gautam, Gautam Raj, Anoy, Shibdash, Neha Kumari, Ritu, Pratik.
ম্যাম কোশ্চেনটা একটু দেখান।
দেখো, ট্রাই করো নিজে করার। এটা খুব ইজি।
ম্যাম 0.849 বেরাচ্ছে।
Yes. Okay. So now see how those who have not done till now, let's just do it. So we know that SMI equals to MF minus FA plus FB plus FC by MF. Okay, this is the formula. So let's just erase it. Students, please pay attention, those who have not done. So here in this question, what it is given MF, that is, it is having 940 modules. So this is the MF. So let's just write MF 940, MF equals to 940. Okay. Now see here, what is FA? FA here is 40. Okay. Addition. In addition, 40 new modules were added. So that means FA is what? Addition, the functions which are added. So 40. So let's just write 40. Okay. Plus what is FB, FC? So FC is what? 12 old modules were removed, and see here 90 of these modules were changed. FC is what? The modules which were changed. So here FC value is 90. So FC value is 90 and FB is what? FD is what? Those modules which were deleted. Okay. So how many modules were deleted? See here it is given 12 old modules were removed. Okay. So that's why we can say that FD equals to 12. So FA is 40, FD equal to 12 and FC equals to 90. And MF is again 940. So if you calculate it, it will come 8.0 something. The option B, it will come 0.849 will come. Right, students? Addition করতে পারবে তো নাকি সেটাও পারবে না? Okay. So if you see, it will come 0.849. Okay. So option B is the correct answer. Option B is the, or 2 is the correct one. So see here. Yes. Anyone having any doubt? Students, respond. Mrinal. Mrinal, are you there? Deborpita?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Shourabh Patro?
Yes, ma'am.
Guria Kumari? Soni Kumari? Shoykot Maiti? শ্যামল?
Yes, sir. Sorry, yes, ma'am.
কি অবস্থা? ঐশী? গার্গী ভট্টাচার্য? মনীষা? কুন্তল? মিথিলেশ?
Yes, ma'am.
মিথিলেশ? Okay. So students, similar type of questions will come for software maturity index. So you just need to remember the formula and you just need to put the values in that formula and you will get the answer. So this kind of questions will come. And one more thing, students, I have given you the assignment and you know that today is the deadline, right? So how many of you have submitted it? And how many of you are remaining? And you both of you, all of you have uploaded the assignment in both TCS and Google Drive, right students? I will check
Ma'am,
the list. I will
I
check.
am currently solving the questions. I will upload it by tonight.
Do it by tonight because I think deadline is today only. So you need to upload in Google Drive as well as in TCS. Okay.
Ma'am,
And one more thing, students. After today, you are having my class on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So Wednesday, you are having 2 classes. Thursday, you are having 1 class. That is Wednesday, you are having 1 class, 1 lab. Thursday, you are having 1 lab, and Friday, 1 class. That is 2 labs and 2 classes are there. But I will not be available from Wednesday onwards because I will be out of town. So that's why these 4 classes I will not be able to take, okay, in these 3 days. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will not be present. So I will reschedule those classes on Saturday. Okay. On Saturday, I will take two to three classes, maybe 2 theory or 1 lab or 2 lab or 1 theory. I will give you the notification in the group. Okay. So all of you please note, have a look on that group, and everyone should attend those classes because in that class or lab, I will be doing some more concepts. So on Saturday, remember there is a change in this only for this week. 3 days I will not be present because that's why I will be rescheduling those classes on Saturday. So I will create the class link in the MS Team and I will share, and everyone should attend. Okay, students? Anyone having any doubt? So next from I will be again meeting you on Saturday. Okay. So if anyone is having any query, they can ask, and everyone should upload the assignment in both Google Drive and TCS. And so I will be sharing how many of you are still left out to share the assignments. Okay. So, okay, students. So with this note, I am closing the
Ma'am,
session. Yes.
what's the last date of assignment? Because in TCS I am showing that it's 25. It's today or in 25?
Actually, I have extended the date because I know that many of you will not submit it. And after that, I have to again extend the link. So that's why I have given the time up to 25. So it is the maximum deadline. And after that, you are, I even after requesting, I will not be extending the link. Okay. So all of you should remember that today is the last date. Within 2 days, you will be uploading everything. But don't think that 25 is the last date because I have given the maximum limit as 25.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
After 25, I am not going to extend the link. Okay. Okay, students. So thank you.